Hello, hello, and welcome back to My Ex Makes Me Read Homestuck with my ex.
Hello.
And let me tell you, getting today, this is a new recording session. Hello, this is the day after Christmas we're doing this. The day after Christmas. And, getting this stream running, for those of you on YouTube who aren't seeing all the fucking shit that happened on Twitch's end, has been awful. Uh, So, to give a very brief version of what's been going on for those of you on YouTube, some of the more keen-eyed may have noticed some weird-looking things in some of my streams. That's because ever since I got my new setup and Windows updated at the same time, hey Tyrant King, I've been dealing with this constant issue of my streams basically being held together by duct tape. Where a bunch of things were going wrong that I had to keep fixing and changing and tweaking. And actually, hang on. Chat was in a weird spot. Fix chat. So I had to keep on fixing things, and my streams were basically being held together by virtual duct tape and bubblegum. But with the help of Arm, I was able to dig in, like, the two of us dug into my computer's, like, settings and drivers and stuff, and found the root of the problem. And then I was able to remove all of the fucking bubblegum and duct tape and make everything work again.
Fingers crossed. I hope the zip ties are working.
Yeah, everything should be actually working. The actual problems should be gone now.
Alright.
So it's been a hot minute since we actually read Homestuck. This is a new recording session, as I already made clear. What the last recording session? I don't think anything of any substantial information was gained. Like, okay, we're in a weird arc right now where absolutely no more major lore has been getting dropped for the entirety of this arc, aside from troll lore that feels widely pointless to the grander narrative. But what we have been getting is very strong characterization of these trolls, which, from what I know of the fan base, is one of the most popular parts of the series. But I'm gonna be honest, more or less I enjoy the human characters more than these guys. There's some very fun, zany characters here, but they feel a lot more two-dimensional than the humans have.
I'm gonna say I think this is another setup arc, much like the Felt was in the very beginning.
Yeah, I can
Things will
see that.
start clicking into
Oh,
place later, and a lot of things will become relevant.
but I fucking loved the Fell arc through and through
I
myself.
hated it so much. I hate the Felt.
Uh, but yeah, let's go ahead. Equals,
Yeah.
equals, 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 alligator mouth. Which, man, we had this little thing last time, and I mentioned, like, this right here is just the autism mood embodied. This is how I feel most of the time, summed up in one image. And that's how this is how I feel half the time, and this is how I feel the other half of the time. Nepta, give Tavros the bad news. What's the bad news again?
Oh, I think it's about teams and that she's not supposed to play with him because the blue blood thinks he's bad for her.
Right.
Alright, these are both
Look
you.
at these
Have
two.
fun.
Look at these two fucking beans. Look at the two of them. Look at the bags under her eyes. She's definitely autistic. Tired, wears funny clothing, talks funny, clearly a deviant. I relate to her on a spiritual level, and I don't like that fact.
I can see it.
How dare you? Okay. Oh, fuck. Hang on, hang on. Let me get this image on the side. Fuck. Shit. High quality content. Oh, shit. Fuck. Wait. No, fuck. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm not putting off reading, you're putting off reading. Right, so far, I remember her voice, and if I recall, I gave him, like, a voice inspired by the old crazy homeless man from Invader Zim.
Yeah.
Ooh, a sheet curls up in Travos's lap. Okay. For the time being, and for the sake of this fantasy scenario, I pretend that my cat allergies aren't that bad. He has allergy to autism. I'm sorry. Ooh, AC takes a long nap, ooh, and then wakes up and frowns because she has bad news. Oh no! Hang on, sorry. Oh no! Is what I say about the bad news, not the nap. Ooh. Travos, I'm sorry. I can't be on your team. Frowny face. Ooh. I'm not allowed.
What happened to her voice?
Don't remember when she's not role playing, that's the voice she uses.
No, it was the other way around. Whenever she roleplayed, she went dark.
Are you sure? I thought it was the other way
Yeah.
around.
No, I'm very sure that you did it for roleplaying.
Oh,
and
you're
then...
right, it was the asterisk got it. So it was ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, AC curls up in Travos's lap. That's how it was, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not okay. Then I guess he said no then. Ooh, yes, unfortunately. Ooh. Rarg, I'm so mad. Ah, you know what's worse?
What?
I'm realizing more and more she's like the girl I had a crush on in high school.
Aha! There.
Oh no! You know what's even worse?
What?
I'm realizing the girl I had a crush on in high school is now my gender goals.
Everything makes sense now.
Homestuck's making me realize things about myself I didn't want to realize. This is probably for the best that you listen to. It's probably for the best that you listen to him. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, you think so? Also, I realize we've lost half our viewers
Yeah.
since I actually started reading. Well, if you don't didn't listen to him before, you might have played the games with us before, and something bad might happen to you. Ooh, perhaps. Ooh, but I still feel bad. I'll find another player. It's not a big deal. Good luck being on the blue team. Okay, thanks. Frowny face. Equals greater than.
You fondly recall your days of far more intensive role-playing. It seems like so long ago now. Aside from a few unfortunate moments, it was a lot of fun. If you had to do it all over again, you suppose you would select better company. Maybe this game you are playing tonight will rekindle some of that excitement.
I wonder if he has some sort of bone disorder, because he's got bigger horns than everyone else, bigger fangs, and a second set of smaller fangs.
I maybe. But I think his injury was from role-playing, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm not saying him being in the wheelchair, I'm just saying I'm noticing all of his bone-related things are
Ah,
bigger.
I see. A bony boy.
Line, arrow.
Tinkerbell?
Some time ago.
You stand in your
Flashback.
room on a healthy pair of legs and in a plucky little outfit. You are a low-level boy Skylark and you wield an inexpensive dagger lance, which is the closest thing to a jousting lance you can wield that is still compatible with your favorite class. You're about to play a popular game called Flarp, which, unlike most games published by major developers, was given a graceful and aesthetically pleasing name. It's a title under the extreme role-playing genre, and playing it without caution can have serious real-world consequence. But that's what makes it fun. When you activate Flarp's Grub, the campaign programmed for tonight will begin. Team Charge will duel Team Scourge as usual. This is going to be great.
So this is obviously how he got, his injury.
Yeah.
Travos, contact fellow team charge member. Shit, fuck, wait, fuck. I'm trying to make everything look
Ew.
nice.
Nasty.
That's my fetish. Uh, Okay. There we go. Ching chang, walla walla bing bang. Alright, alright, I can read.
Aradia.
Aradia, my grub is laying now, so I'll be ready soon.
Cool. Mine
Oh,
too. I don't know where Terezi is, though. She's running late.
oh, we should wait.
No, I'll be here clouding her campaign for her regardless. With or without her. Her loss if she doesn't make it. It'll give you a chance to gain some more ground.
Okay.
You picked a tough class to have, Rose. None of the really useful combat abilities come into play until you reach a very high level. But I suppose it will be rewarding when you get there.
Yeah, I think you're right, but it's the class I think the most is the most fun, and battle skills is not all. And battle skill is not all there is to being a great adventurer.
Couldn't agree more. You might be the only flarper in the world who really understands the true spirit of the game. Everyone else is so aggressive and treasure hungry, but that's what makes beating them all the more satisfying.
Yeah, I guess.
Remember, your Clouder isn't going to pull any punches tonight. Don't fall for her mind games. I'll be here to assist, of course. If you're in trouble, don't hesitate to ask for help.
Yeah, I won't. Thanks, Adria.
No problem.
Aradia.
No, listen,
Arabian
Stavros, it's okay.
night and Arabian day. Arabian straight and Arabian gay. Arabian say. I don't know where I'm going with that joke.
A
Travis,
bit.
hatch the campaign.
Your campaign's gaming abstraction hatch out their eggs. These comprise all the data and procedures you will need for your adventure tonight.
That's my fed. Equals greater than.
They disperse throughout the terrain surrounding your hive. They follow both they follow both pre-programmed and live instructions by your Clouder, a member of Team Scourge, whose role is to provide you with challenging scenario, while your teammate does the same for Scourge's other player.
Huh. One, very interesting levels of biopunk going on with these trolls. Two, I can see how these guys would design Spurb. Travos, go aside and begin the adventure.
You take your starting position in the field. The game is afoot, and anything can happen now. It's up to you to consult your map and work with your teammate to discover the objective of the quest, find treasure, and slay monsters. Your StatBat has bounded with you. This keeps track of every attribute for your character, including vitals. While these attributes in principle remain abstractions due to the fact that this is extreme role-playing, they will always relate in some way to your real-life attributes as well. You've got to be careful out there.
The game is afoot. Oh, so it's one of those kinds of kink games. A little later. Oh, looks like a good time.
God, who was her? Was that me?
I don't know what was their personality.
She is a bit of an asshole.
Sounds like you. I'm kidding.
Yeah, sure.
Anything? Have we seen their face? And then I saw her face.
No. I think I was
Believe
her. I'm
her.
not sure though. Whatever. I'll just roll with it. Well,
Uh,
hey boy, Skytard. Are you going to just stand there all night? Make your move. Make your move. Make your move.
I just think these monsters are too strong. Sorry, but they don't seem appropriate for this campaign.
Weak. Weaky, weaky, weak.
Uh, Wiki, is that a real thing to say?
Yes, your blatant excuse making is the weakest lame that ever shit. What? Yes, your blatant excuse making is the weakest lame that ever shit the coward bed. Roll your dice. Make your move. Advance or abscond.
I can't abscond. There's no, absconding place.
But absconding is what you do best. I I ain't managed to cloud a scenario yet you couldn't squawk out of in a blazing trail of cluck beast feathers. You cannot hope to beat Tavros Nitram and abscond off. He's simply the best there is.
Good night, Tyrant King.
Right.
That sounds flattering, theoretically, but I don't think...
Hey, pipe down. Make your move. Advance or abscond. Advance or abscond. Roll, Tavros, roll!
Okay, hold on for one moment. Equals, greater than... Oh. Oh, is that who was talking to him?
Yep.
I don't think we have seen them. At least not in, like, person.
This is the character of Homestuck.
Yeah.
Very, very
Aradia,
polarizing.
hey! Are you there? Hey, Teresi, I have a problem,
No one can help you, Tavros.
Okay.
Time to decide.
Where is everybody?
What does that have to do with your present cowardice?
I don't know, probably nothing.
Are you going to roll?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because I was thinking about the numbers, and it's impossible for there to be a favorable outcome, no matter what the dice do.
So, you give up.
Yeah, maybe.
Why not roll and make it official? Why would you want to cheapskate me out of bonuses like that? It's so thoughtless.
Uh,
Am I going to have to take matters into my own hands to make your move for you?
I thought you couldn't use powers. Ow, I hit my hand. Powers. I mean, real life powers, not game ones. It's against the rules.
But if you're going to break the rules and refuse to roll, what choices do I have? I hate that I'd have to come to this, but what can I do?
Equals, greater than. Oh.
Davros, have I mentioned how cute you look in that plucky little outfit? Why, if I didn't know better, I'd say I was playing with Poopa Pan himself. Isn't that what you want, Tavros? To be like Poopa? Of course you do. What boy wouldn't want to be like Poopa? So dashing and brave. He is everything you are not. For one thing, he can fly. Do you want to fly, Tavros? Have you ever tried to fly? I bet you haven't. How about we take to the skies, Poopa? Oh, you like that idea, Poopa? Yes, you do. I can feel in your simple, malleable brain. You want to fly so bad.
I can see why this character got popular. All the weirdos on the internet would have been turned on by this whole dialogue line. I know, because I am one of those weird.
Haha!
Equals, greater than.
Fly, Poopa. Fly.
Equals, greater than.
Oh my god, she's laughing so much. Ha 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 ha. Adios, Terra, dumbass.
That's not how much. That's not how much they laughed, Arm.
Well, you go ahead. You can carry for me.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You've carried that very well.
Equals, greater than. Uh, eh, hang on, I want to get rid of that flashing image. Let me just, AG just jumped me off a cliff with my brain and, my legs also, and now they feel invisible. Wow. I'm sure there was a better way to say that. Anyway, that's really all there is to report the subject of me getting hurt.
It's asshole John.
Oh god, what? Hey asshole, stop playing games for girls.
That's
Back
it.
in the
Perfect.
present. Oh, oi, oi.
Oh, that's but not too far in the present, right around this moment with Carcat in the toilet during a conversation we have already read, which ended like this.
Oh boy, you need to get with the program, Carcat. Have you talked to AA?
Hang on, hang on. Yo, fuck. Shit. Hang on. This is the conversation we already had. I'm not gonna hang on. I'm just gonna. If you're watching on YouTube,
The start is like it's just a little recap. Like read it. Like
yeah,
I want to read it.
I
Okay,
clicked
okay.
through to it and I just scrolled through and
Okay.
stopped at moments. Oops, wrong tab. So people could screenshot and just pause.
Gotcha.
So now this section is new where it says psst, right?
Yeah, but I'd like to read this top still, just for me to catch up.
Okay. Oh, you were at the first part?
Yep.
What?
Apocalypse arisen, sorry.
No, of course not.
Or TA, or AG, I guess. Or CA. Really, there's like this whole conspiracy about this, as I'm finding out.
Well, why don't you just tell me so I don't have to talk any of those double talking assholes?
I can't. I gotta step out of the tree for a moment. When I come back, I will enter the game. See ya.
I actually don't remember what this conversation was at all.
Uh,
I'm just going through and skimming. It's been months.
yeah.
It's them arguing about blood color. Uh... Really, I'm not actually getting any additional context that feels like it means anything. Anyway, let's just actually read the part that's pertinent right now.
Alright. Psst. Psst. Hey, brave leader.
Oh my god. Why are you talking to me?
Can I join your team?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. I'm one of those weirdos on the internet who'd be turned on by you. I mean, because there's a wide open slot for one of the most vile, backstabbing psychopaths who ever lived, aka exactly the kind of person half the internet wants to fuck. You really helped me out of a jam by stepping forward.
Vile, backstabbing sociopath? Carcat, did you copy and paste that phrase directly from your personal ad describing what you're looking for in a lady?
I was on the nose for my joke. Ha ha ha. More cagey cutesy bullshit. Like I'm not up to my lobe stem with already having too much to deal with Terezi. You both must have been insufferable when you were a team. Your opponents probably all just tried to commit suicide after a few minutes of putting up with your feigning grinnet drivel. That's probably how it all went down when the shit hit hit the thresher.
It's not a bad guess. But man, Carcat, you sure are giving me a hard time. I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm twitching a mummified bovine phallus in your direction.
That sounds like a good time to me.
Ugh.
Becoming friends? What the fuck? We will never be friends, moron.
Not even hate friends?
Hot. No, more like twitchy-eyed projectile vomiting in utter disgust friends while I perforate my bone bones with a cutting fork.
Yes, I'll take it.
Get lost.
Anyway, I was just joking about wanting to be on your team. I'm already on blue team.
Oh. Oh, really? Wait, let me count out 8 of these things. Hold on. There. I am now an enormous tool forever.
Yes, Aradia and I have an arrangement. We will be co-leaders. But real, I will be the leader. Shh, don't tell anyone. Do you think, Carcat, can you take on two dangerous ladies at once?
Yawn.
Come on, aren't you a little nervous that I will oppose you? You should be.
No, you're just a run-of-the-mill little psycho girl. A troll, Caesar? Seagar?
Seeger? I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
Seagar is their Caesar, I think. A troll Seagar a
alright.
dozen. I'll be taking apart the blue team with brutal efficiency, you'll see. You never played one of your dumb games with me, so you never had the privilege of seeing what I can do. Enjoy the show, sweetheart. Just don't ever think about using your mind control trick on my players. Remember your truce.
Those days are far behind me. Anyway, I can't control just anybody. They've got to be impressionable, like you.
You can't control me.
Sure, I can. I just choose not to.
Yeah, okay.
I find your mind totally unpalatable to browse. Looking into your brain is like pawing through a smelly dumpster full of broken glass and razor blades. And poop.
Whatever, don't even try it. I've got the better Scourge sister on my team, and if you break your truce, you'll have to answer to her. The funny thing is, she was always way better than you even without any powers. Yeah, that's right. I know your whole story. You were always jealous she could manipulate people so well without resorting to cheap mind tricks. Ha, I could tell this burns you, and you can't even paw through your dumpster. Chalk it up to another infuriating victory for gutter blood over aristocracy. Oh, what's that? Nothing to say? Wow, speeches, I guess. You're probably crying right now. That would make my fucking day. Hey, look at me being the one to talk shit at warp speed, then log off before you can reply. Bye, idiot. He makes me think of those fucking incels who like get rejected and then immediately turn to the most awful shit you'd hear in the world. It's like the kind
Yeah.
of guy who texts someone to be like, "Hey, beautiful, ready for my cock in your face?" And once the other person's like, "What?" It's like, "Fine, fuck you too, bitch," and then goes on a 30-hour tirade.
Yeah, I can see that. Uh, they ceased trolling, and he began trolling again. Oh, back so soon? Did your thumb slip on a button? I guess you can't get enough of me. Like,
You made me do that, and you know it.
you ain't got nothing on me, and you can't prove shit. Anyway, Carcat, I just wanted to say, love.
Carcat, be the other asshole.
You
What
are
the?
now the of oh oh god. You
Ever?
decide that we could probably stand to delay this guy's introduction a little longer. Why don't we see what someone else is up to? Anyone?
I don't like any of the imagery going on right now.
Yeah.
Oh no. Like from his guide to this. That's one of the troll. That oh no, they just have troll horns. To this, to that one in the upper left being potentially the worst thing in the entire series. I don't like anything about this character. Hurry.
You switch to a vague teaser of the final unseen troll in the nick of time.
Look at it. Cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish?
Equals greater than.
Cockle?
Equals. Hang on, real quick. I actually want to get Cuttlefish as the image floating on the side.
Aw, instead of the toilet? Hell yeah.
Cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish? It's a cute
I
little
think
cuttlefish.
I'm gonna throw out. I would appreciate if you
Mhm.
tightened the borders here just a little bit, because I either have not be
Yeah, I
zoomed
can
in
do that.
enough or be zoomed in
Yeah,
too much. You know.
will do. Yeah, yeah,
Alright.
okay.
Anyway, I'm looking at the trident again. Equals greater than. I I like the clear signs of Photoshop for this thing on her
Mm-hmm.
forehead. Ardia, go home. Frog.
You head back to your hive to get the blue team's session started. It's been a while.
Equals, greater than.
You revisit the remains of your quaint rural hive. Your laundering and the small excavation sites you dug up for practice are all overgrown with vegetation. You haven't been here since the night of the accident. On that night, you found your calling. The voices of the dead grew louder, urging you to return to the ruins you discovered not long before. You left so abruptly you didn't even have time to bury your losses. But that's fine, because trolls don't typically bury their dead. Leaving bodies to become consumed by the wild animals is more customary.
And I'd say that's about the end of this episode. Actually, we've been going for 30 minutes now.
Alright, nice.
So, yeah, man, we gotta come up with a name for that episode. But before that, hang on. Comment reading. Arm, you have the comment open, right?
Oh shoot,
Oh, I'm all ready and you're not. Look at that. Episode 23. All True Dragon Spirits comment. I'm just gonna go
I
ahead
think I
and...
closed the tab earlier, I'm so sorry.
You fool.
I love that it's unfindable over Google. Okay, cool.
I believe. At that point, it was still my GF, not my X.
Oh, right, that's why.
I'm just letting the video play while I wait for you to give me the timestamp of the first part of the comment.
Okay, alright.
What's the timestamp?
151.
151?
Yeah. We missed a link to Sweetbone Hellajef. The Alturo Dragon Spirit said you could click that text and you'd be sent to yet another installment of Sweetbone Hellajef.
Oh shit, the Comic Sans there. I'm sure we eventually read it.
Is for 245. It's a comment from the Homestuck book.
Okay.
Here's the other way that Jade subverts the trends set up in Homestuck. She doesn't actually get to strive against her guardian. It's also a thing that some people didn't actually understand. Jade's grandpa was supposed to be dead here. In fact, I had to go back and draw stitches on his head to make it extra clear, because, you know, living people are almost always mounted to plaques bearing their name like a trophy.
What's the next timestamp?
325.
3, 2... Oh, isn't that the one we were just... Alright, well, I'm close enough to 325. Go ahead.
The guys in the Homestuck Made This World podcast likened the animation in this Flash and the flute on the way Canadians are animated in South Park, which I can appreciate after recently getting back into watching South Park.
God, I gotta get into South Park again. I haven't watched anything since the COVID specials, and, like, those were fucking hilarious. I think the funniest thing South Park's ever done was revealing that adult Cartman becomes a rabbi.
That's funny.
The raging white supremacist becomes a rabbi. What's the next timestamp?
525.
525. 525. Okay.
4,000 pages later, I overhear you say, you know, I'm starting to think Grandpa Harley might have been dead all along. Homestuck Book 2. The next timestamp for the comment is 632. Altura is letting us know that the unlocks should be safe to view. I doubt they would unlock if you were at a point that they would contain spoilers, especially since you guys are on spoiler-free mode.
That's fair.
On 1054.
1054. Okay.
Stable time loops are the foundation this webcomic is built upon.
I'll give you a stable time loop.
1012 through 1112.
1012,
It's like a minute from 1012.
Okay, go ahead.
If you ever see timestamps or suck in Homestuck, just assume I was meticulous about the numbers and tried to get on with your life.
Because you know there's
At-
people who are analyzing all of the numbers.
At 1427.
1427. I'm eating candy during this segment. Just so people know. 14.
Huh?
Hmm?
That's a comment, huh? Guess it was nothing.
No. Mm-hmm. Alright, what's next?
1716.
17. 16.
Unrevealed fact. When John imagined his dad's life as street busker, he figured most people who gave him money were paying him to stop.
Mm-hmm.
1930.
1930.
From Altura themselves. Obvious fourth wall joke is obvious, though I guess you could sort of see the panel itself as the fourth wall. Smiley face.
Mm-hmm.
At
What's next?
2012.
2012. 2012.
Seems familiar, huh?
That's the day the world ended. What's next date? Or timestamp?
2146.
2146. Okay.
They say it looks like someone isn't up to snuff with their lead speech. Also, this is from the Homestuck book 2. It must be great to be a kid in Homestuck world. Instead of getting Nintendos and stuff for your birthday, you just accumulate more weird and stupid ways to pick up stuff.
Man,
Hmm?
imagine imagine a universe where it's like D&D, where every time you grow a year older, you get a single level up.
Oh god! My D&D friends actually do say they level up instead of they got older.
Actually, that'd be a fun setup for a D&D campaign, where it's like the whole point of the campaign is that it's many years passing each session, or many months. Like every session is several months, and you only level up on your birthday every year.
Oh god.
Anyway, what's next timestamp?
2351. I almost said 25 because we Germans turn the numbers around. 25.
25?
Okay. 25. I bet most current readers of Homestuck aren't even old enough to remember having to blow dust out of game cartridges. Let me tell you, youngsters, life was gritty back then. You had to work to play your shitty games. You could be plowing through some dungeon in Zelda and stomp a little too hard on the floor and reset the whole fucking NES. Many of my generation were tormented by that little blinking red light next to the power button, which seemed to say, haha, you were born into an era just slightly before technology stopped totally sucking. Honestly, I want to say, I think kids nowadays suffer even more than that, in that games can't just be put into your console. You have to calculate for at least an hour of updates and technical difficulties before shit works.
And with the Nintendo Switch, the constantly failing shit is back.
Yeah.
What's the next timestamp?
2432.
24, you're 32.
Remember that the fetch modi are all based on real data structures that actually exist, so he's not making them up per se. He's just flexing his computer science knowledge.
Plus, he's a nerd!
Nerd.
Also, man, Andrew Hussey, I found out recently, was way ahead of the curve of internet lingo. He came up with an evil version of himself who was a juggalo called Andrew Clussy.
Oh. The next comment is at 2643.
2643, 26.
The best thing about this revelation is that when I first included gushers in Homestuck as a gag, I actually had no idea Betty Crocker made them. It was as mind-blowing to me as it is to you, John. It is followed by a comment from Altura. Also, Hussey's favorite gusher flavor from this flash is the ranch dressing rampage one.
Oh boy. Ranch
dressing rampage.
Alright, if you had to invent a savory gusher flavor, what would it be?
I don't know what a gusher even is because we don't have them.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
So it's a gummy candy that is filled with sour goo.
Okay.
So have you ever had like those like goo candies where it's like a bottle of sweet goo?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like a
just that.
oh my god, in recent times, Tide Pod Gusher.
Oh my goodness. Genius. You fucking genius. I I want to make a video game and have a Tide Pod be a a one of a kind like unique like item that's a consumable that just causes instant death upon consumption.
Oh god. Um,
What's the next
2908.
2908, close enough.
Beck's magic powers were a great excuse to show off Flash's cool masking effect. Let's be honest here, showing Beck's expanding and contracting shape clipped out against the area of the new location he's warping to makes the idea of teleportation way more fun.
What timestamp
Though
was it?
2908.
I think they gave the wrong timestamp because I think the moment they're referring to is a few seconds beforehand. Go ahead.
Okay.
What were you saying?
Although, if we're totally keeping it real, it should be noted that this effect is somewhat less cool on paper. Homestuck Book 2. Hussey
Hmm?
constantly reminding us that books are the inferior way to experience a multimedia story.
Oh,
Also,
go.
the last
Sorry, go ahead.
comment is at 3204.
3204.
Where Altura says Jade is their favorite.
Uh. Oh. Okay. Words. I can use them. So yeah, I hope you've all been enjoying this. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Fuck. Fuck. Oh no. Okay. I hope you've all been enjoying the Homestuck. If you want your comments to be featured in a future video several months down the line, because I get so many of these, comment down below. Someday we need to have an episode that is literally just a comments highlights episode. Where we sit there for a full 30 minutes reading comments.
Yeah, honestly, we should have comment episodes.
But it's hard enough getting together to just read these, let alone to have comment highlight episodes. But yeah, I hope you've all been enjoying. Give a comment down below, you know, saying something. And you know what? While you're down there, tell us something nice that happened to you recently. I love reading positive things in my comments. I read every single comments I get. The only ones I delay on are the Homestuck series ones because we read those ones live on stream. Other than that, I read every comment I get as soon as I get it. And I haven't given this spiel in the Homestuck videos yet, I don't think. So I'm gonna give it right now. And that is, if you're enjoying this series, or in my channel in general, I would love to do more. Like, I adore doing this, and I've said from the beginning, even if I was getting 0 viewers, I would be doing Twitch and YouTube, because I just have fun with it. And the only reason I don't make more content is because I have to work my day job, and that takes up a bunch of my time. So if my channel ever gets big enough that I can quit my day job, I can assure you guys, I guarantee more videos. For one, I currently do 3 types of video. We have the major series, which get uploaded 3 times a week. The minor series, which get uploaded 1 video in that series every single week, and bonus series, which upload whenever I have extra time to record. But if I get to the point where I can make a living on this and quit my job, I guarantee, for one, the introduction of an Uber series, a series that I do 1 upload of every single week. Additionally, you can also definitely expect more Homestuck streams, because me having more time means it'll be easier for me and Arm to meet up. That's one of the biggest delaying factors, is us just finding time where we can both do something, you know?
Yeah.
And, words. I also just want to do more types of content. Like, I actually want to do something similar to the Homestuck reading series, where I want to get some of my friends together and read through the Archie Sonic series. Like, because I hear it gets bananas, and I think it'd be very fun. I was recently very upset because I was watching Salty DK Dan stuff, and I found out he wants to do the same thing, and I was like, man, no, it won't be an original idea if I do it. But I like also want to just do like other like media reviews where I review books and TV shows and such, and long form video essays and cooking videos and crafting videos. I want to do stuff like that. In fact, I've even thought about it. I want to learn video game making, and I'd love to do that on stream if I had like the time to dedicate to it. You know? I want this to be a variety channel someday. But I don't know. I just want to do more, you know? And
Mhm.
if all of you help support the channel, that can happen. And like, there's some easy ways to support it. Commenting down below, like I said. Subscribing and ringing the bell make the YouTube algorithm like me more. Giving the video a like makes the YouTube algorithm like me more. Basically, you just want to feed the algorithm. Even if you don't want to, like, actually, like, if you don't even if you don't have anything special to say in the comments, just go down there and, like, make a sacrifice to the gods of the algorithm. Like, just leave a comment saying, like, you're saying that, or saying, like, a funny joke. You know, just go down there and say, funny joke. And I guarantee if you say funny joke on a Homestuck video, I guarantee we will read it on a Homestuck video alongside the other comments we read.
Good.
But yeah, like, I don't know. Just anything you, like, share the video around, like, subscribe, all of that. And another way you can help is to just watch more videos. The more my videos you watch, especially in one sitting, the more the YouTube algorithm favors me. It's like, just open up the Homestuck playlist, set it on loop, and put it on in the background when you go to work. Do that for me. I'd appreciate it. But, in the vein of watching more videos, I'm going to start doing the end card bit now, and I have to do that bit very fast because the end cards only exist for the last couple of seconds of a video. In the upper left-hand corner will be the entire My Ex Makes Me Read Homestuck series. In the upper right-hand corner will be I Make My Ex Play Outer Wilds. In the bottom right-hand corner will be one of my... will be a video recommended specifically for you by the YouTube algorithm, and the bottom left corner will be my most recent upload. Click one of those to continue watching. I love all of you so much, and ta-ta for now.
Bye.